Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's top 5 camp builds. We've got some awesome camps to show off again this week with a nice variety going on as well. We've got some kind of lore friendly, we've got some modern, we've got some crazy, lots of different stuff to show off, so I hope you all enjoy. If you do, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and also guys, don't forget there is 1 week left of this month's competition. If you want to get involved with that, it's basically you've got to build a camp all around prefabs, send it into the Discord via the link below, and have your chance of winning 1,000 atoms. And if you're wanting to get involved in just the top 5 in general, all you need is a video of your camp and send that in via the Discord as well to the weekly submissions. I'll watch it, and if I really like it, you could be in the top 5 as well. Anyways guys, that all being said, let's dive straight in. I hope you all enjoy.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Alright ladies and gentlemen, up this week at number 5 after a last minute change around because I just decided I couldn't not show off some camps in a certain order. This is Lady Hitch and this is her water park. It's a really cool build with lots of different tricks going on which I thought were absolutely brilliant. The Mr. Fuzzy train was awesome. The detail in this little kind of duck shooting range as well I thought was really cool, so nicely done with that. Lots of ducks on display as well as the Mr. Fuzzy plushies down there as well. And then I like this one as well where you've got to pop the balloons and stuff. There's just clearly a lot of thought and effort gone into this, as well as there's a lot of kind of crazy techniques, or not crazy but hard techniques that take a bit of time, or whatever you want to call them. But as you can see, lots of floating stuff merged into the foundations, into the floor. You've got this really cool I don't know what you actually call these rides, but you know, you sit on them, it swings round and stuff. Very cool idea there. I like what you did with the conduits and stuff, and the generator. It's not the generator actually, it's the bed, isn't it? But here is the train. This is the new what is it called, the boat seat things that we got in the atomic shop last week. They look really cool on there. I think that works really well and looks really cool what you've done, merging them all together, squashing them up that much and stuff. Looks really good, and overall just a really solid build. I like all the attention to detail that you did around here, like taking into consideration and thoughts of all the different machines that you could use, different stuff you could merge together, and just create this really fun looking camp. So awesome job Lady Hitch. Congratulations on number 5 this week. I like what you did with the basketball game there as well. I love them machines. But yeah, overall really solid build. Congrats on number 5. Alright, coming up at number 4 this week, this is one of my favourite builds this week, and this was Reasonable Madness. What Reasonable's done is basically made this really lore-friendly, abandoned looking building, thrown a load of them wooden planks that you can cover your windows with and stuff, and made it just look absolutely phenomenal. She's also used some parts with the new building set, that damaged one that we got a couple of weeks back now, and overall just like this build, like I couldn't put anything down about it. I think I commented on it saying it was just absolutely perfect for what it was meant to be and stuff like that, and it just looks fantastic. It really looks abandoned and stuff like that. I think that was nailed. But the thing that I just thought was amazing was the decorating. Like, it's something that you probably will just look at and not think too much on, but I personally just really kind of appreciated the placement of all the items in this camp. I thought it was really kind of realistic and stuff, and I just thought it like looked so natural. It looked so realistic. You've got lots of merging going on and stuff as well. Nice idea with the water. It's not a water fountain, I'm going to call it. You know what I mean, the thing in the background on the kitchen side over there. But really cool idea with that. I like the idea of that, and just loads of different things going on. I'm guessing you used very limited power around here as well, because you've got the Nuka-Cola lamps not lit up and stuff. You've got a lot of kind of like natural lighting to fit the kind of persona of this abandoned camp. It has no power anymore, although it does have a TV and a washing machine. Yes, but they were probably there before it was abandoned, so we'll ignore that. Of course, you're not going to throw them out just because it's abandoned, are you? That would make no sense. Who knows, you might get the power turned back on. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent here. But overall, really solid build. I really enjoyed this one. Like, the bedroom, like here, it's a mess, but it looks perfect, and I love it. So, awesome job. Nice use of putting stuff on top of the counters and stuff as well. I like the conduits and the stuff you did in the kitchen, the boarded up windows, like the tattered curtains in there as well. Everything about the decorating of this build, and then the garage on the back, just honestly, like this for me is my favourite build this week for the fact it's so law friendly and stuff, but I had to take other things into consideration, and that's how we ended up with the top 5 position in this week. But for me, if I could pick a camp to have this week as my own personal camp, this would be it. Anyways, on to the next one. Alright, so next on the list is a first time showcase at number 3 for Caroline, and this one was recorded by Galactic Builds, and she did an amazing job with the recording, and Caroline did an even better job with the cam build. It looks absolutely brilliant. The lighting and stuff is really cool. I don't know if Galactic helped you with that, because Galactic normally does absolutely smash it with her lighting and stuff like that, but it looks phenomenal. I love the structure, again with the kind of like different angled walls and stuff. Like I said last week, these can be a big pain to get lined up and actually allow the game to build you in position. It involves placing down roof pieces and editing roof pieces, destroying roof pieces and walls and what have you, like lots of different stuff going on just to get the wall pieces in the different shapes and stuff and get them into the different positions. There's a lot of glitching involved, and then you've got this doorway here which is all angled at different angles, and there's a lot of glitching and stuff going on here, as you guys will know. But then you come inside and like, look at this room just here. Like, that looks phenomenal. The windows, how it's all lined up, looks amazing. The lighting is absolutely spot on, and just everything is just perfect. I don't know what that kind of, unless I don't know what it is. The thing with the stein on over on the left hand side, it's some fancy kettle or something. I don't know, but it looks really cool. And then you've got the display racks behind the shelf. There's so much attention. The merging with the plant pods there as well. Like, I'm noticing things, and I'm like watching this for the second or third time now, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. So brilliant stuff, Caroline. Really enjoyed this one. I think you absolutely nailed it. The lighting, like I said, is amazing. It's really dim and it's lit up nicely in areas. Like, look at that. That's just perfection right there. And yeah, like Nuka Violet would be proud of that, I'm sure. It looks absolutely fantastic, and overall the build, just brilliant stuff. Thank you for sending it in. Congratulations on number 3 this week. So coming in this week at number 2, we have the return of Ruby with this absolutely phenomenal modern build. This looks absolutely just brilliant. The alignment of the walls and stuff, the floating walls that you've managed to build in there is absolutely insane. A little kind of side note as well, this build was done in Adventure, however she did run out of budget, so we'll ignore the bit that she built with the extra budget, which was the bedroom, which the first time I watched it, I don't know if I just didn't watch enough of the video, but I can't actually remember seeing the bedroom, so we'll just ignore it and pretend that it's not there, because the build itself is absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was done really well. The lighting looks brilliant. Like, look at all the colours and stuff going on. It's decorated really nicely as well. Nice little merge here with the Thanksgiving table inside the bar bundle there. That looks brilliant. And just all around it, look at all the walls. You've got half walls everywhere. You've got so much random stuff going on where to create this really clean looking modern build. Like, this is what the modern builds are all about. It's all about making them nice and clean looking and just open and everything like that, because that's what modern builds are. They're very minimalistic and stuff, and they just look very pretty. And this one is a very pretty looking, clean modern build. Do you know? That's all I can say on it. It looks absolutely fantastic, but really great job. This might be the bedroom, is it? This might be. I don't know. Yes, it looks like a bed. I think that's a bedroom, so we'll ignore that. But overall, really solid build. Congratulations on making number 2 this week, Ruby. And I love what you did with the shower here. I've seen a few people do this now, and I just think it's really cool. Like, really minimalistic room, but it's just a really cool touch having a conduit sticking out the wall, creating that shower head. So awesome stuff for that. I wish I had a fancy shower like that in real life. Maybe one day, who knows, if the world's nice. Anyways, really good build, Ruby. Thank you for getting involved, and congrats on number 2 this week. Alright, so at number 1 this week, we have a build by Nuke's Blackburn. After re-recording this about 3 times now and changing my mind on the order of everyone, it just had to be Nuke's, because Nuke's has done an absolutely insane job with this build. I'm going to comment on the entire thing for the second time, so if I kind of, I don't know, zone out or something, please just give me a minute, because it's tough work saying the exact same things over and over or trying to remember what you said the first time. But basically, Nukes has done this absolutely insane build. You look at it, it's quite small. It's not like Ruby's that we've just seen at number 2, where it's this huge building. This is something completely different. It's a smaller, condensed build, and it looks amazing. The shelter entrance there looked really cool, very immersive, and it just looks great. So much stuff going on as well. So first example, cool. Over here, you've got the clock. It's got a torch in it. It's got the skulls in it merged in. You've got a gulp ahead over here merged in with the skulls. Then you look at this fortune teller. This thing is one of my favourite parts of the camp. I thought it looked really cool, especially when he bends down and moves his hands with it as well, as if he's typing on the cash register. I thought it looked really good. But the more you look around, the more stuff you will see all merged in. So you've got the Deathclaw on the left there. You've got the cauldron over here with the Deathclaw egg in. You've also got the brain jar inside the cinder block. You've got a plant pot inside the wheelbarrow. Everywhere you look, there is something merged in. A Deathclaw on the top right. You've got the pumpkin rack on the left. Then you look at this. You've got a bloody Gatling plasma in the shelves. You've also got another weapon, I think it is, on the top, but I can't say it properly. And then you've got like the display case. You've got a weapon workbench, I think that is. You've got a bloody desk, lights, wall decorations, all sorts going on with immersion, and it is just insane. It takes so much effort, and the imagination that goes into doing something like this is just on a whole nother level. Like, obviously a lot of you guys watching this, pretty much all of you that's watching this, will be into camp building and will build camps for yourself. And I'm sure a lot of you are exactly the same as me. You build a camp, you put your room down, and you put things all in the order where you think's nice. You might merge the odd thing, but you probably are like me, and you don't think, right, if I merge in 7 different items into this one little wall section here, it's going to look amazing. Oh, hang on, no, I'll merge in the 8th one as well. To do that is just a whole nother level of kind of merging and creativity and stuff like that. So, awesome job, Nukes, at number 1. Your first number 1. It's been long awaited and well deserved, so congrats, mate. Really happy for you, and yeah, keep them coming because these are absolutely brilliant. Now, before we go anywhere, I've got a couple of features to show off, and this one is by someone that's getting involved each and every week, but sadly has not made it into the top 5 yet. But this one I thought was really cool, very creative, and some of the kind of details on it was just really cool. So this is by Vix, and Vix has done an absolutely amazing job with this. This is a giant Lego toy version of a Vault Boy, and it's brilliant. Like, when you look around it, the attention to detail is phenomenal. You've got the Pip Boy over here. I thought that looked absolutely brilliant. It even has lights on it and stuff, as well as the little screen. I thought that was just genius. So brilliant stuff for that. Also, on the back of the actual Lego character, or Lego figure, I'll call it. It has the 76 on the back of the jumpsuit as well. So not a single thing was missed on this. Maybe the ears, but we'll let Vix off on the ears because who likes ears anyways? Well, that makes no sense. Everyone likes ears. But I don't know where I'm going with this, but it looks really cool, and this shot here was just absolutely brilliant. That should be your thumbnail if it isn't. But yeah, really cool, awesome build, and thank you for sending it in. Now, another build which I just wanted to do a little shout out to. This one is by Moonlight Cowboy, sorry, and it looks absolutely just mad. Like, look at this. So it's built on top of the monorail. Look how perfectly lined up it is. Honestly, like, Moonlight has this, I don't know, like, could you say it's an obsession? Kind of some like perfectionist attitude where he's got to get stuff absolutely perfectly in the middle of stuff. Like, it's insane. He's done a few builds now where he's lined his builds up so perfect with what he's building around. It's really impressive and really cool. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because it didn't make it into the top 5, but it did make it into the shortlist. I think there was about 8 or 9 people made the shortlist, and you were one of them, Moonlight, but sadly didn't make the top 5. But I felt like I had to show it off anyways, just to kind of show people how mad it is, how bloody lined up and stuff it is, because it was a cool camp. And there we have it, guys. That was this week's top 5 camp build. That was a very confusing week, I'm not gonna lie. I've been recording this for 20 minutes now. That's a lot longer than normal. I've re-recorded people's camps so many times, coming up with some idea of what I wanted like the order to be, and then I started recording. I was like, hang on a minute, no, I'm changing the order again here, and it was just a nightmare. But I hope you all enjoyed. We got there in the end. So if you did, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll do these every single Friday. If you want to get involved, the links for that is down below, same as everyone that made it into the top 5 this week. If you want to go subscribe to them, check out the channels, their links for their channels are down below. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. And yeah, a quick little shout out as well. We always end on that. I nearly forgot there for a minute. So I want to do a shout out to Chris Wing, Twisted Rose, Waste Lords Legends, Vix W87, TX Chick, Destroyer of Time, Bella Boo, Hitbit, Missed the Eclipse, AM Castillo, Carla Rossetti, The Queen of Z's, Wastelander 84, Kentucky Ranger, Ruby, Goldfinger, Mayu, Reasonable Madness, Lady Hitch, Moonlight Cowboy, Galactic Builds, Your Chaos, Milne, Maka X Bria, Nukes Black Thumb. Thank you everyone for getting involved. There was 25 people got involved this week. There's a lot of people getting involved at the minute. So thank you everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for your cooperation.